Hi, welcome back to the channel, guys. So I got this body here. It's not mine. It's another friend of ours, a friend of mine, or fellow drifter. He gave me this body so I can paint. I totally forgot to do or record the cutting part, but you guys already know how I cut, right, with a knife. If you guys are wondering what the body is, here is the description. As far as I know, this is a very old body. I believe he got this body like 7 years ago, or even later than that. Because I've never seen this brand personally, anyways. But yeah, the color he's gonna paint it for the color he wants is right. There you go, PS red. He supplies the paint. I just provide the service. So this is this is pretty much what it came, and it shows all those. If you're looking at all those are all like the light buckets that it came with, which I have all cut up right here. And this one's gonna be goes underneath here. Oh, holding the camera and the body. Sorry, guys. Oh, bear with me. So, there you go. This goes inside like that. So that means I need to mask the lights here, or this area here, light it up. Right now I'm just working on the bumper. As you can see, hold this with one hand and record is hard. Yeah, as you can see, it goes on something like that. But I'm just gonna show you the bumper. I already cut it out. I don't know if I need to cut this part out yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. And then the front bumper on the body, as you can see, that's what it looks like. So I believe I have to cut some of it out. I think I have to cut some of this area here out. But what I'm gonna do is obviously I'm not gonna just record me thinking. It's gonna be a very long time-lapse video of me thinking of how it goes. But yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys back when I have that figured out. Right, I already showed you that. Oh, it came with a duck wing or duck tail, which looks like this here, which goes on just like that. This one goes on perfect. I already cut it to fit perfectly, right? So a little 3M tape that'll go on there perfect. The rear bumper as well. I still gotta finish cutting the rear bumper. As you can see, I still gotta cut that part out, and because this bumper will go in there, right? So all these parts came, yeah, just like in the picture, right? As you can see, front bumper, rear bumper, duck wing, light buckets. So yeah, so I have it all cut. This is not all completely cut. I'm at 70%. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this because, like I said, I fully cut it out and I didn't record the intro part of it. So here it is so far. And I'll bring you guys back, or yeah, I'll bring you guys back when I have everything lined up and figured out. And then I got to do the masking because, as you can see, the masking, this is all you get, which is, you know, your standard. I don't know why they give you this black, which is for the roof. I'll just paint that black. I'm not gonna put a sticker there. But you don't get any stickers for the lights, for the front or rear. So I'll show you what I do. I use these guys for that, but I'll show you guys that when I get to that part. All right, bring you guys back when this is all done. All right, so I got the front bumper all cut up, and because, well, this body is quite a couple years old and bodies were still not perfect. It took a lot for me to cut out. Like, oh, hold on, sorry, I'm gonna use my other hand. I had to take all that front off from the front, from the body, and then the bumper, as you can see, it lines up perfectly here. I don't know if you could tell, right? It slides in, I have to hold it. Slides in there perfectly like that. So it goes like this. I just have to fix the lines a little bit. But then, as you can see on this side, the bumper, it overextends on that side and on the other side, as you can see. So it overshoots it. It's crazy. But I have it centered here. But once I just Yeah, it just overshoots more than the other side, but they both overshoot. But again, it could, you know, it's the style of the bodies, right? They're so much older body, right? So take that off here. But yeah, so that's, I don't know if you guys are ever gonna do this body, but that's pretty much what you gotta do to make it work. And then this part here, all right? So you have to cut all this off that, right, to make it work. It's a very unique body, I gotta say that much. And then if you don't add this part of the body and just leave it like this, well, as you can see, it doesn't look very appealing, right? So you do have to add this part. It's not yeah, just the mold is off. It's very weird, right? As you can see, it has this part here, so you have to get rid of that area there, right? So yeah, it's a unique piece, I should say, right? But yeah, but I pretty much got it figured out. So now I just have to go to the back now. And the only thing I need to clean up are just these ones here, just these lines here. Clean up a little bit. As you can see, there's still a little bit extra material. Just gonna clean that up. Same as this side, right? And if you guys are wondering how I do that, I just grab the knife and then I just go at it and I carve it, nice and slow. Take my time, and yeah, but that part's done. All right, I'm gonna fix that up and then I'll bring you guys back when I have the rear now. I gotta figure that out. Ooh, that's a lot of light. Let's close the blind there. All right, so I got the front, sorry, the front. I got the rear bumper cut out. The rear is a lot easier to cut. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward. Just match the lines that were, not even showing you, match the lines that were here. Just cut that out. And the rear bumper is just, yeah, it's just pretty straightforward. And then it just goes here, just like that on both sides. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys, oops. Right, as you can see, it lines up just there, like perfect. Just going around there, as you can see, it's pretty much there. Right, it looks a little rough. Oh, like the bumper looks rough. Oh, it won't even focus, but it's actually smooth. It's what you're looking at is. What you're looking at, as you see that? That's just the extra. I can't even. That's just the extra. The protective coating or the protective plastic. It's supposed to peel off. That's what that is, right? Because if I'm carving it, I carve it with the. That's my blade, right? So I'm always going like this, going slowly like this, to shape it, and then obviously the plastic that after you're done painting, the plastic that's there that you remove. That's what all that is there. See, some of it actually came off and peeled off already, so I'm gonna put some tape there before I paint, just to make sure I don't hit the outside of the shell. But that's what that is. So it's not. Ooh, won't even focus there. A little further back, too close. To the dark area. There you go. But as you can see, oh, focus. Yeah, as you can see. Right, that's all of the extra plastic there. It's pretty much smooth. Got a little bit of work to do, but it's pretty much there. And yeah, so that's pretty much what it looks like, right? With the rear and the front. The front was the weirdest one. The front is the hardest one, right? And so it was the whole can. So it was two light coats, and then 2 heavy coats for everything. So 4 coats altogether. So 2 light coats, 2 heavy coats. And then I backed it up with 1 coat of white. Not thick, as you can see, just to back it up, just to make the red pop a little bit. And that's it. And then if you're wondering how I masked, because it didn't come any masking for these, right? For the light buckets. As you can see, I masked the back with my own tape. So what I do when I get bodies that don't have masking for windows, you can mask it yourself with the tape. Or if you're lucky, and you get these guys, I just cut out the lights, as you can see, like I did with this guy, and then I used this sticker, right? Sticker like this that was here to mask the window. So that's what I did. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, see, there you go. See, put the light. There you go. All right, so that's how you can, little tricks to masking light buckets, which is weird though, because they did come with light buckets, but it didn't give you any masking for it. But yeah, here's a little secret that I'm showing you guys there. And I masked this guy with the tape. The reason I masked that with the tape is because I'm gonna try to paint this with I forget the exact Tamiya paint, but it's smoke, so it's like it'll look like it's tinted. But I plan to cut the white and the red out, and I'm gonna stick them on, and then I'm gonna paint the smoke. So then that way, these parts will be clear. So if the owner decides to put lights, it'll look proper, because I'm gonna paint it with the Tamiya red paint that I have, which you guys have seen, to do the lights. But yeah, I'll show you guys in another video, or I'll show you the progression as it comes. If you guys didn't get that. But yeah, no, I'm not using a sticker. Yeah, but it's yeah, the masking came out pretty clean, as you can see. Edges are not bad, right? Pretty straightforward. All right, all around. All right, even the front. All right, it's not bad. All right, I'm just gonna continue along here. I'm gonna get the lights thing done, and I'll show you guys when I'm done what I'm talking about with how I'm gonna use this. Here is the finished product, right? So I used the masking of the lights, the sticker sheet. Cut that out, put it in there, and I just smoked the lights, so it's smoked, it's not black. So you can see, there you go, see? Right? But if you look at it from like this side here, you can see how it's like tinted, looks almost like fog. I was also gonna, my plan, oh, just because it went, oh no, it's PS Black, never mind. I don't know, oh, the can is, put the can away. So I can't show you guys what it is, but I'll write it down in the description what the can is for the smoke. It's Tamiya. The one thing I was gonna do, or what I thought about doing, was I was gonna paint the front light buckets black. That's why the black paint is there. And then I was gonna do the rear ones chrome, so the chrome stands out with the smoke instead of the black. But then I'm not sure what the owner wants, right? Because it's not for me, that's his, right? So I'm just gonna leave these not painted, so he can decide what he wants to do. Because then he can just buy the black paint and just paint these, right? No, nothing special about that. Oh, don't want to lose those light buckets. All right, and then now that that's done, I'm just gonna remove all the masking and then just put this bad boy together. I'll bring you guys back with that part is done. So I almost jumped the gun as usual. I figured you guys don't want to see certain things, so I just go ahead. But I realized this part I get asked a few times, and how I stick the body parts on, right? So as you can see, I just lifted up the paint, or not the paint, sorry, the protective film. I never take it off completely, as I said before, because sometimes I need to flip the body. So if I flip the body around like this, I know the top, the main part, they always touch the floor, is protected. That's why I never take it off completely until I finish everything, right? So as you can see, I have my 3M tape here, right? Pretty thin stuff. And then I have this stuff here that's even thinner, which from the last video, if you watch my last build video, you see where I get it. So you can see I'm just putting 2 of them there. I'm putting a long one here. I'm running out of the thin stuff. But this one here is super long, so it'll be enough to hold it. And then I'm gonna remove the film. And then I'm gonna stick this guy on there, and it'll be just like that. Right? And then it'll be the same thing for my rear bumper, right? As you can see, I got those 2 there. I got one on the side there, one on the other side there. And then I stick it on there. Right? So that's gonna be like that. Oh, it's being held there, but you guys get the point. And then when I get a chance, or sorry, when I finish that, I'm obviously gonna do the front. As you see, I haven't lifted it yet because I'm working on the back. But here's the front here. I decided to cut out the front grill here. I hope the owner doesn't mind. I think he'll be okay with it. I just wanted to make sure it was a clean line. As you can see, it's pretty clean. I was gonna cut these parts here too, but because this is such a thin piece, like the way because this body's so old, the way they designed it back then, it might be too flimsy. You know what I mean? Because they didn't design these bodies for us to cut these out like new bodies are nowadays. Right nowadays, they make these parts even thicker, so you can grab onto the main body, so you can cut this out. You can accessorize it even more. The old school bodies, they didn't do that yet, right? And then I was, like I said, I was gonna cut this part, but I'm like, yeah, too flimsy. So I just put the decal on those guys there, which came out pretty good. And then this guy's just gonna go here. Oh, trying to do it with one hand is tough. Oh my god! All right. Oh, can I do this? I don't know if I can do it. So it's gonna look. It's gonna look something like that. Just trying to line it up. There you go. Yeah, so it's gonna look like that. If I can put this down, probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. The one thing that I find it odd about this body, right? It's there you go. It's practically centered there. Yeah, is that it overhangs? As you can see, it overhangs there. It overhangs there, right? Which is odd. But if you look at the pictures of this body, what the one who this body belongs to showed me a picture. It does that in the picture. It overhangs, right? So I'm just gonna leave it like that, and then when he puts it on his shell or his chassis, if the wheels are rubbing, we'll just cut that down. But yeah, but as you can see, I did the yellow headlights as usual. Right, seems to be my thing lately. And then I did the red in the back, as you can see. Like I said, the light buckets, I didn't paint them. I'm not sure if he wants to paint them chrome or black. I think the rear would look better with the chrome, and then it'll pop out through the smoke. And in the front, I think will look better with the black. But you know, that's my preference. And I have black paint, but I don't have chrome. So I'm gonna let him figure that out. I'm just getting this painted for him. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty clean. Right, the one thing I do gotta say is the masking for this body, like the window masking, that was like, it was like on point, the best masking I've seen. As you can see, this is like perfect. That's me not fixing anything whatsoever. Look at that. That's like perfect. I didn't fix anything. Like I haven't used my Timmy paint remover, nothing to fix that. So the masking on this was on point. Like very, very well done. And if you guys are wondering, I believe I did show it, but it is from Exy, right? There you go. If you guys want to look it up, I don't even know if you can find this body, to be honest, but there you go. That's what, if you guys want, that's what it is. All right, so I'm just going to continue along. I just wanted to show this part because I get asked a few times about it. And I'll bring you guys back when it's pretty much all together. Well, here it is. I almost forgot to do an outro. But yeah, here it is. The body is all done. As you can see, I did the body lines. If you guys are wondering how I did that, let me see if I can find them. I did those body lines with this. People use Sharpies, like permanent marker ones. These are the ones that I use. It's a Sharpie brand, but it's oil-based paint, as you can see. Right? So that's what I use. I used to get these from, I forget the name of the store that I bought these at, but I couldn't find these at Michael's. It was like a different, like, wasn't a very big art store that I found those at. So I'm not sure where you can get them now, because I know the store that I went to, I wanted to buy more, they closed down. But yeah, as you can see, that's the finished product. Right? I like how it came out. Cutting the front grille, which I think was a good idea. Now we just gotta wait for the customer to put it on so we could cut this or not. Cause like, yeah, it's weird how it does that, but that's how it is. The body is like, it's not like perfect, right? I'm not perfect, but it's good, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. But yeah, I'm just happy how it came out. I hope he likes it, and yeah, we'll go from there. As you can see, that's why I did the back. Yeah, it's all together. Because the paint is very translucent, it's not very thick, you can see through, especially with the light right there, so you can see through where I'm holding it. You can see right there, double-sided tape there. You can see the double-sided tape everywhere. That's only because of yeah, because of the light there. But yeah, I hope the customer likes it, and then yeah, hopefully he mounts it. The one thing that I did forget to do, which he asked me to do, was before I painted, was because he's using the same chassis as me, if I could mark the holes for the front, which I totally forgot to do. I didn't, yeah, I remembered after I put like the third coat of paint on, so I was like, oh shoot. But yeah, we'll make it work. He plans to put holes, but maybe the way when he sees this, maybe he'll don't want to put holes in them. He'll buy magnets. Right? We'll see. But yeah.